Hello, you all. Hi, it's Tease. Good day. Good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. Hope all are safe. So there's a lot coming in all at once. So I just feel like, there's so much going on to where I guess when it comes to me reporting anything or giving updates or just reporting on what I'm seeing and what I'm doing, I've been hearing fuss about Russia, but it'll just be, to me, I just feel like there's so much coming in to where it's like, okay, well, I don't want to say that's nothing new because I guess there's so much stuff coming in where the point is to desensitize people to where, oh, you see all these shootings, oh, everyone's getting shot, So, long story short, when I learn of Russia again, I'm thinking like, I keep hearing stuff about Russia, and I'm thinking like, what the hell's going on with Russia? So, to the point where when I go to actually look it up, hey, what's going on in Russia? The shooting, whatever happened like at a concert hall or something with a concert shooting, and now I've heard of it, but I didn't actually dig into it to see what happened, when, where, and what. You see what I'm saying? I just get like the news, like, okay, someone shot or someone isn't, and like I say, it comes in so fast where it's like, okay, I guess I can assume bullets are flying, but I don't know if Pandora's box has been opened. So instead of me actually just doing the research, cause like I say, when I look it up, all I'm getting is, a whole lot at one time. But the two interesting things that I've heard that's like super interesting and actually did catch my attention, which made me want to talk about Russia is, and I don't know which one came first, but the one that I learned first was they said something about, hey, the vault is open, some type of Russian vault, because I guess there's secrets and there's pieces to the puzzle scattered throughout the world, so I guess the Russian Putin, he pretty much said, okay, open the vault and expose the Black Messiah, or the melanated, remember, the true Messiah, the Black Jesus, so to speak. So the Jesus as we know him, and it really, his name isn't even Jesus. We know the Caesar Borgia, the blue-eyed, blonde hair, the man on the cross. You see what I'm saying? So that's that's the image that was burned in our heads. But I guess the truth is being risen, or the truths are coming out of solitude, so to speak. Because there's so many pockets of what's true and what's false. But I mean, I guess that was an interesting reveal. I'm like, wow, well, that's good to know that, okay, you more than once you've heard, hey, there is a Black Messiah, or the Jesus as you know him. He's probably not Caesar Borgia. He's somebody else. So like I said, that's pretty interesting to know, because that actually, to me, I'm like, okay, that's a good thing. I'm like, okay, wow, you can get some truth. You can get some truth with the BS. So while they have the distractions out there, like with the whole Diddy stuff, oh, Diddy just got raided. But while Diddy's getting raided, quote unquote Black Jesus he has risen. So I thought that's pretty good. That's a good cover up as far as for the distractions, because if you think about it, with that whole Diddy getting raided, that's a cover up for something. And not saying that he's not getting raided, but his drama is not important. Like I said, what's really going on? And then another thing that they said was sweeping through Russia, literally like overnight. So like I said, I don't know if this stuff came out the Pandora's box, but they say literally almost overnight or recently, the whole LGBT thing. Like, so that means none of that gay shit as of now, or in this second, in this moment. You doing that gay shit in Russia, you getting thrown head first, and it's like one of them things. If you gay, you better get it out your system. Go do a detox or something, because it's illegal. Like not illegal. Oh, come effective this date, which is later on down the line, maybe this summer. No, effective right now. You better get all those tambourines out of your closet and close the store, because there will be no more LGBT stuff in Russia. I found that interesting too. Wow, that caught my attention. Like, wow, because you would think that, hey, the LGBT movement is going long and strong. And what I can say honestly, I haven't been hearing any fuss about any LGBT, like, oh, you gotta be LGBT, or I literally just recently thinking about, they haven't been hearing of the LGBT lately. So I don't know if they know that their time is up too. And what I'm thinking of what's happening is a lot of people know that they're approaching that brick wall, to where there's a change coming, or there's a shift coming. Something's about to happen that maybe they're only privy to, which is probably why we're getting the weird energy and then maybe we're getting the the bombshells. Like, oh wow, I didn't see that one coming. Like, to me, I felt like that was an interesting distraction or an interesting reveal. I'm like, okay, because while I'm going crazy in my mind, getting all these headlines thrown at me, like, oh, it's so much going on, but oh hey, I'll take the Black Messiah and I'll take the LGBT ban because it's important. It's good news. That's called improvement. So yes, well, that's pretty interesting. And like I said, I didn't get a chance to do any more research as far as the Volt, because like I said, when I looked up the whole Russia thing, the shooting thing, like a million of the same reports of the shooting thing popped up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that kind of weighed heavy on my brain. Yeah, but those two topics seem to be very interesting. So I'm thinking if we dig into that, or maybe focusing on who's exposing the truth, because I can tell you all day, oh, who's going to jail, or who stole what, or who's this and that. I can give you the messy truth, or can I give you something that's going to set you free? Because me hearing about that actually brought, and actually seeing things that's uplifting, or to know that there is some change that I can see. To me, if I see it, it's refreshing. It is refreshing, and it helps me. It helps bring calm to my mind, body, and soul. Yeah, so I found that really interesting as far as what's going on in Russia, because it sounds like, from the outside looking in and from the newsletters looking in, it sounds like it's really crazy, whatever's going on in Russia, and hopefully they'll keep exposing the truth. Like, I'm all for it. Yeah, tell me what else is in that Volt, because I'm sure it doesn't end at the Black Madonna. So that's basically the Moorish. There's like a Moor picture. Remember when I mentioned the Moors? You have those certain royalties to where it's like this part of the history, or this part of the melanated people, it obviously had to be buried for a reason. I think they were locked in vaults, but I want to say, if you want to crack some real codes, you can crack open that Vatican. To me, I feel like the Vatican will be, now that'll be something else that'll catch you by like, wow, like have your eyes big. And some people thought, here's the thing, if you think you like mess, like, oh my goodness, ooh, I can't wait to hear this, the latest tea, or what's the update on what's going on with so-and-so, or oh my gosh, or something where you think that, oh, you think this is mess, or think this is something you haven't heard before. But most of the time, when people bring forth drama, that's something that you've heard before. Like, wait, it's nothing new to get cheated on. It's nothing new to be gay, or be on drugs, or pregnant, or whatever else, or the baby ain't yours, or, it'll be something where you heard this a million times. It's just different characters, you know what I mean? Like, okay, instead of it being the mailman, oh, it's the pastor. Instead of being the pastor, it was the teacher. Instead of being the teacher, it's your mom, And so that's what makes it real, whoa. But it's the same old mess. But it's not every day that you say, hey, here's a bombshell for you. Check out this Black Madonna. Or here's another bombshell for you. You might want to spit the dicks out because it's illegal as of now. And I'm all for it. I'm telling you, you have my full attention with that. Because to me, that's not your everyday. To me, that's not drama. It wouldn't be mess. Like, whoa. To me, it's informative, and it's helpful, and it's actually productive too. Like, wow, it's actually very eye-opening. So hopefully there'll be a lot more stuff coming, by April. Or a lot more stuff coming in before the end of March. Which might explains too, if the truth is coming to a head. So maybe that's why the world is in chaos, right? Oh, what to do when it's time to, pay the piper, when it's time to crown the true messiahs. You see what I'm saying? Yes, what to do when things are supposed to get put back in their rightful position. And if this is the way to get balanced, where, okay, the world have to throw up or shake itself a little bit, just things to drop back into place, I am all for it. I'm all for piecing together those pieces and, getting that affirmation from here, there, and everywhere. Like, I am all for it. Because I would have never known to look. I never knew that there was a vote, or they had some hidden history. Even though I know we're one that roamed the earth and the world. Like, I would have never known to, hey, look what's going on. Like what exactly, what puzzle pieces in Russia. You see what I'm saying? Like, the only one that I know of, like, as far as front row seats, is Africa, America, and Vatican, like that, as far as, and then like, well, I guess that's all the same thing as far as like, the mountains and the pyramids. That's kind of like literally like everywhere. I want to say there's pyramids in like China too, but I didn't really do much research on those. But it's like the pyramids that are here, Africa, and then, so you'll see certain things everywhere. But it's like, There's certain things and certain information, I'm telling you, it's so interesting. And like I'm all for the exposure of the truth, all for it, because it is very refreshing, you know. And it's completely different too. Just literally those two particular findings in that vote, that literally was very, I don't even know how, like, what is it, like, it's very nurturing. And like that really nourishes my mind, body, and soul, knowing that, like, oh my gosh. Because, you know, right now everyone is focusing on Russia, even from the shootings or whatever's going on there. I have your attention. Hey, and while I have your attention, check out this Black Madonna. I'm like, and I am all for it. I love it. Oh, yes, but yes. I guess if anybody else have any more truth to expose, let me know if you need the key or if we need a locksmith. Or I'm sure there's a billion more volts to crack. Like I say, it doesn't start. That's just literally one piece to the puzzle. It's like, wow. And you see how major that is? And that's something. Like, oh my goodness. And I feel like they started with a nice, that's a pretty good puzzle piece. The Black Messiah, like, oh my goodness. That's like almost like there's no excuse after that. If once you learn about the Black Messiah, it's like everything else should be automatic. Like, can you continue to find the truth? Get to the truth. You know, it's like, go for the truth. Keep going. Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah, that definitely gave me encouragement. Yes, it definitely gave me. Yes, this gives me good feeling. Yeah, so I guess if anyone else who likes to do research on Russia, I guess I can do my own research. But like I said, I just, those news lines were like, literally a million of the same thing popped up, and it's kind of drove me crazy. But that's how you know there's just so much. It's like, wow, so much information. This is so interesting. But I'm loving it. Like I say, anytime, like, I don't mind going looking for the truth, and I don't mind actually having access, or you exposing the truth. I actually love it. It actually has me at calm. I can accept this a whole lot better. Yes. Well, all right. Well, be safe.